All right, guys, top of the morning. Happy June 10th. We are officially mid-swing. We are in the summer. I'm really excited about where we are. I'm really excited about what I've been calling savage season. This is the time where we're truly looking at our activities, our habits, our behaviors, and making sure that we're setting ourselves up to close out this summer strong, to walk into fall and walk into winter with a sense of ease and a sense of accomplishment. And so, you guys, people are buying houses at a rapid pace right now. There's more opportunities, more inventory for buyers. It's less competitive for them. You guys know the nuances, patterns, and conditions. Now, it is our responsibility to continue to go out there and find those opportunities. The only way that we do that is always prospecting. And so excited about today, excited to get us rolling. Before we get started officially with production and updates, I'm gonna, Karina, are we doing teaching moment or no teaching moment? No teaching moment. Okay, cool. Well, we have some guests in the house today. Jess Bling is in the house. If you guys didn't know, she's in the Oakland office. So thank you for being here, Jess, and filling our office with your amazing energy. And so we're going to get right into the conversation for the day. Let me pull up the slides and we'll get right into production. Now, before we get there, does anybody have an event that they want to talk about? Something that they're hosting? All right, Ro, that was first up. So let's go.
Good morning, everyone. And I are going to table at the Berkeley Juneteenth Festival. It's on Adeline between Alcatraz and Ashby. So if you have a listing in Berkeley or Oakland, let us know. We already looked on the list, but we'll promote it at our table. And if you have something you want to do on Father's Day with your kids, the event is really fun. So let me know. So reach out to me.
I love it. And here's a little something cool for you to put on your table, Ro. If you find the listing, the Berkeley listing that you're looking for, what you do is you take a photo of whatever's on the MLS, and you take that photo and you put it into ChatGPT, and you tell ChatGPT to create you a coloring piece based on that house, and it will give you a one-sheeter that people can color. It's pretty cool. You can put a QR code on the corner of it, have some fun with it. It's good for the kids, put the crayons out. So something I've been seeing that's doing really well on social right now is turning your photo of your property into something that the kids can color. I think it's a really cool idea for you.
Yeah,
okay.
Sil's done one of the two of us.
Okay. All right, so that's a start, but make sure that whoever colors the ladies or colors you ladies, that they have to wear red, of course, to symbolize the lady in red. So good stuff. Blessing, what do you got for us?
Hello, hello. So I am part of the Helping One Woman Discovery Bay team. And next Tuesday night, we are having this is a dinner to support a woman in the community that's going through a catastrophic event. It happens every single month. It's the third Tuesday of every month. This is my first time being part of the organization team. So we are supporting a woman who unfortunately is going through cancer for the second time. You can buy tickets to the dinner. Tickets are $26, and then there's a $10 cash donation at the door. The great thing about the dinner, we don't really talk about this, but I've got a reel that's going to be posted today, is that the dinner is provided by a top chef. He owns the restaurant out in Vinalegro out in Discovery Bay. So you're getting a gourmet dinner, coming to celebrate the community. And one thing about this dinner is that no matter how many people show up, the raffle and the auction inside the room, you just get to see how the community pulls together. And a lot of times they don't even know the recipient. It's just the community showing up. So if you are out in Brentwood, Discovery Bay, Antioch, Oatley, Pittsburgh, the whole area, buy a ticket. They do end on Friday. Again, $26 for the dinner ticket, and then $10 at the door to come and celebrate and be a part of the community.
I love it, Bless. Whoa, I got some feedback, sorry. Anybody else have anything that they want to share, an event they're hosting, they're attending, they're going to, agent-led, consumer-facing? Anybody else going once, going twice? All right, cool. Let's move on, you guys. Love that, Ro. Love it, Blessing. Let's get right into the production for the week, and let me share my screen here as always. Boom, bam, we are in. All right, guys, let's get right into the New escrows. This week, Jessica Segura Hernandez got into contract out in Stockton, and Ivana got into contract, and this is her very first official deal with us. This is not her first deal in the business. She's been doing this for quite some time. So Ivana, congratulations. Jessica Segura Hernandez, congratulations to you both. I don't see him on the line today. Ivana, if you're on and I just don't see you, go ahead and take yourself off of mute. All right, cool. We're going to continue cruising on. Next up, Samandy and Anna Pacheco got into contract. So Samandy, I'm looking at her right now. Samandy, it's going to be you taking the mic and talk to us about this deal. I think you're with your lender right now. So go ahead, talk to us about this deal in Fairfield. What was the strategy? What worked? And what are you experiencing? What did you experience, excuse me, in that Fairfield market? Let's roll, Samandy.
So this is a client that I actually fell out of contract with last time, me and Anna, and this house had just hit the market within hours. And I was like, there is no way he's going to get this. And that's when I learned, like, you got to be positive. You can't doubt people. So we submitted an offer and it got accepted the same day. We went $5,000 higher and they came in and they have $45,000 in equity.
Wow. Okay. So it hit the market. You guys submitted, got it accepted that same day.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That listing agent didn't spend any time shopping your.
We were happy. We were like,
oh, okay.
So win-win.
Okay. That's right. That's right. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Anna, and job well done. We're going to continue cruising on, you guys. First deal and first of many, Cece got in contract out in Byron. She's not on the call today, $545,000. Congratulations, Cece. We know that you've been working your ass off. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to Julie. She got in contract twice, once in San Francisco, once in Berkeley. So great job, ladies. Congratulations. And Julie, I loved your last video. All right, guys, continuing on. Donna and Joey got into contract in Hercules, and Asir got into contract far out in Patterson for $650,000. So congratulations to you three. All right, guys, moving on. George Martinez got into contract in Newark for $710. Dewey and Peter got into contract for $760, and Kuhn got into contract right before going on vacation in Hawaii in San Leandro for $830,000. So I see George walking around over here. Let's just give him a huge congratulations for his deal, and congratulations everybody else on. Are you there, George? Are you going to?
Yeah, so this one was pretty cool. This is actually one of my friends that I hadn't seen in like 4 or 5 years. He texted me 4 weeks ago and was like, yo, George, are you still realtor? How have you been? I was like, yeah, I'm still realtor. What's up? And he was like, cool. Well, I actually want to go see this house. It's right in my dad's complex. So we went to go check it out. I got him pre-approved within 24 to 48 hours. And he didn't get his offer accepted, and he only wanted that specific unit. But because he was pre-approved, he was pretty motivated. So then he ended up hitting me up like a few days later and was like, yo, me and my girl want to go check out this other property. We ended up touring 4 units and in that same community in Newark, and it was a $750 is what it was listed for. The sellers ended up buying a second home, and so they were covering 2 mortgages, 0 offers. We got in a contract $40,000 off the asking price and asked for $26,000 in seller credits to buy down the interest rate permanently to 5%. I got all of the HOA fees covered and the special assessment taxes, which was like $14,000 going into next year, and their first year home warranty of $800. And they covered my 2.5% buyer's agent commission. And we're supposed to close on the 23rd, which is actually on my friend's birthday. And it's a VA loan too. So he's basically getting a sweet ass deal and probably getting like a refund at the end too. So he's gonna get like whatever doesn't cover his closing costs, he's gonna get it back. Or actually, no, he opted into whatever's remaining just to put it toward the principal of his loan and buying down more as much as he could. So he got a sweet deal. And I would say if you have buyers right now and you're having stories like that, or you don't have stories, feel free to use that story and say someone on our team got it. Cause I've been doing that in a lot of my like Zillow follow-ups and other follow-ups, and I've been getting some hits on it.
I love this. Perfectly said, George. And that's really when we talk about the strategy, guys, obviously we want to know just for patterns of the market, but we want you guys to hear these third-party stories. So when you come to the meeting, I highly recommend that you take some notes. So when you're dealing with a consumer that has a challenge or has a fear, or has a doubt or trepidation, you're leveraging the stories that you've heard and the success stories that you've heard from your team members. So well done, George. Great job. Congratulations to you. Next up, Evangeline got a contract in Hercules, and then Otis and Jacob got a contract in San Francisco on a flex for $930,000. So Evangeline, I'm going to turn the mic over to you. I see you here. You're top right for me. So Evangeline, I know a little bit about this because it came on the same day you closed on your 1.3. So talk to us about this deal. Talk to us about strategy. Let's roll.
Yeah, so this one came from the power of follow-up. I had hosted a rental for a client who wanted me to rent out his home, and that was like a year and a half ago. And I got a lot of applicants for it. They'd come, didn't really enjoy the unit, whatever. But then I realized with all of those applicants, if they're applying for a rental, they clearly need a home eventually. So I stayed on top of these people, letting them know about the market, educating them on the first time buyers process, all of that good stuff for a year and a half. And finally, they kept pushing me off. And then finally, when it was time, they were ready to rock. They got pre-approved really quick with Ashley over at the money store. We went out and saw 12 homes all throughout El Saab, Purnell, and Hercules. And then it was the last home that we put an offer on and it got accepted. So we got that done really quickly. So really, really excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. And Evangeline, for the people that don't know, how far away from this market do you live?
Oh, I live in Monterey. My husband's stationed here is why, but all my clients, my SOI, everything's up in the Bay Area. So thank God for the team for partnerships, or thank God when my buyers can meet on a weekend and I'm up in the weekend and I'm up in the Bay Area on the weekend anyways to see my family.
I love this. And for the people that may not know, how old's your baby?
Just turned 5 months.
Just turned 5 months. So you guys making it happen no matter what. And she taps in, she comes to coaching. She's, always there, camera on. So, if you don't live close by, you still can be very entrenched in our culture by simply showing up. So Evangeline, appreciate you. Well done. Appreciate you sharing your successes with us. Let's continue cruising on, you guys. Otis and Jacob are not here. Jung Hee got in contract out in Tracy for 1.2. Jacob got in contract for 1.2, and Michael got in contract in San Francisco for 1.3. So Jacob, you're here with your stunning hair and your stunning profile picture. Jacob, I'm going to ask you if you can't throw yourself off or throw your camera on and have you share about this deal, my man. Let's roll.
I am not camera ready, sir. So we're going to use this AI photo.
At least your voice is camera ready.
Hey, I'll take what I can get around here.
Let's roll.
So basically, yeah, no, it's a referral from a past client. The past client's a doctor, and working with him, I actually learned a lot about physician loans, and that's a kind of good benefit for folks who are in any type of doctor or a medical professional. There are different lenders that can do different things, and I happen to know a lender that could also do the physician loan for nurse practitioners, which kind of opened things up for my new client. I locked the 1.2 up for. Initially, we were just looking at houses in the $1 million or under range. He had his checklist of things, that he wanted. None of them were checking the boxes. So I was like, let me just show you this one house. It does check all your boxes. They're asking 1.25, but let's just go look at it. And then we'll, if we can't make something work, then we'll find something similar. So we offered them actually 1.2 about a month ago, and they didn't want to take the 1.2. And then, they called, so we kind of kept looking, and then finally, the house was on the market for like 75 days, and they're like, hey, you know what? We will take that 1.2. So there we are.
My man. Well, way to get on the board at an amazing price point. First with us, but first of many. So congratulations to you. If you need anything at all, any additional support, make sure to reach out. But congratulations to you, my man. Let's continue rolling on. Chris and Sophia got into contract on their listing out in Fairfield. Chris, I know that you're on the road right now. Let's check our audio. Do you have a moment to contribute, to share with us about this deal? Actually, I don't see Chris in the car right now. Oh, he's back. Chris, you want to share, big dog? Let's roll.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You muted yourself.
Yeah, so yeah, that deal was a referral from a previous client of mine that was a nurse, and her friend retired and moved to Lake Tahoe into a vacation home. So they reached out to me and put it on the market. I recommended staging. The house was just about all original, but in very good condition. So I had him do all the Section 1 pest work, had him get a roof cleared. There was a comparable home that just sold right next door for $1,170,000, and she was kind of stuck on that number. But I kind of told her that that house is the new HVAC, it's all updated. It has like probably 150 grand of updates in it, so you couldn't really compare it. And so we priced it at $1,050,000. In about 2-3 weeks, I got an offer for $1,035,000. Yeah, you're not going to get like 3, 4, 5 offers anymore. You might just get 1 or 2, and you got to price it really reasonably. So yeah, we got an escrow for $1,035,000. She wasn't too happy initially with that, but I sent her a bunch of articles about the market sentiment all over the country with all the listings that are sitting longer, and she kind of understood. And now she's really grateful that she even got an offer, and we're in contract, so it's all going to work out.
Yeah, I think there's an error on our slide because we're showing a Fairfield listing at 405, so we'll make sure to fix that. But nonetheless, congratulations to you. And congratulations to Sophia. Yeah, we'll make sure to update that. But you guys, an incredible week, back-to-back weeks. We've had incredible weeks. In the last 2 weeks, we were able to put up over 30 deals. And so congratulations to everybody that is working their ass off and contributing to the success of the company. 17 new escrows, a little shy of $13 million in production for volume. So great job to each of you that is contributing to that. Now, Evangeline, we didn't want you to go too far. We want to congratulate you, right? Living far away, not being close to an office, having a little baby, new to this industry. Congratulations. You graduated out of your advisorship agreement. Now you've gotten a raise. And so I just wanted to edify you, congratulate you. Anything you want to say about this? Any additional words of wisdom, thought, insight, or contribution? Let's go, Evangeline.
Yeah, thanks so much. I guess again, just the power of the team and like the power of like you can be great, but if you're in spaces that don't serve you and uplift you, you can only go so far. How are you to break your glass ceiling if your colleagues haven't even done that for themselves? So I'm really grateful to be on this team because before joining, I didn't do anything in terms of volume. And I was really confused at that and definitely internalized it because I'm coming from tech sales. My parents were flippers. This makes no sense that this is so hard for me. So to join the team at 8 months pregnant and then now, have done 3, I have my 4th one in contract. I'm pretty juiced. So yeah, shout out to the team, really. Thanks.
To you out there hustling with your baby bump, doing whatever you had to do. You always show up. You always have great contributions. I'll never forget the 5 Ds. I'm going to make that a video actually. So I'm stealing that, but I'll tag you in it. But I just feel like you've been a student of sales your whole life, right? Your father was in sales. Your mother was in sales. So really, really good stuff. I appreciate you and congratulations on graduating out of your advisorship. All right, let's continue cruising on, you guys. As you know, we have quite a few things on the calendar. We mentioned that last week. If you guys have any sports equipment, balls, gear for local organizations like the Boys and Girl Clubs, Park and Rec, make sure to bring it into the office. You'll see a table right in front of the large conference room. Feel free to drop that off. If you do have kids in the office and they do play with the balls of any sort, make sure that those go back in those boxes and bins. Also, make sure that you're registering to go out and support Damian and his cause at the Alameda Food Bank. Register here if you have the ability to do so on June 12th. And then continuing on, once again, you guys, we're going to be here in the office, mid-year review, July 8th. So I want to make sure that you guys are here. This will be in lieu of this meeting here. If you haven't been with us for a mid-year or a year in review, this is our opportunity to share with you kind of the directional focus of the company, edify our accomplishments, how we are going to chart our course to close out the year strong. And we also get to have some fun and bring us all together and break bread and have some music and just have that vibe and that culture and that energy energy that is defined within our space, because there's no energy like our energy. There's no company like our energy. And when we all come together, we bring it, and it's amazing, amazing experience. So make sure that you guys are here July 8th, mark your calendar, make sure that you're in the space. And so, you guys, I don't have much more for you, but what I do have is a sentiment for everybody. At the end of the day, I know you guys want to work hard to build. I know you guys want to achieve. I know you want to make certain amounts of money to be able to provide for your family. That's all good and well, and I support that. I want that. But at the end of the day, it should never come at the sacrifice of yourself. Right? What happens is that we go, and we want to provide everything for everyone else, but we'll eat like shit. We won't take care of ourselves. We won't work out. And then we hit a wall that doesn't allow us to go out and help the people that we truly want to help. So above all, you guys, you need to make time for you. You need to spend time exercising, working out, walking, sweating, do whatever you do. Go take a run, go take a walk, read a book, sit by the lake, listen to records, whatever it is that lights up your soul. Because at the end of the day, we come first. And I know it's hard for the moms and the dads on the call, but at the end of the day, we have to make sure that we're prioritizing ourselves and that our success is not the sacrifice of our own being in our own temple. Also, before we close out, I want to wish all of the fellas a very happy Father's Day. I appreciate everything that you guys do for your families. I'm looking forward to celebrating with mine. So shout out to all the amazing fathers on our team and all the amazing fathers that will see this in the future. Anybody else have anything for the cause, anything for the order, anything that they want to say, contribute, or anything? And Jacob, we did have your name in lights, my man. You missed it, but you're here now. Congratulations.
I was right behind the window. I was saying, I'm right here.
Oh, you were right. I didn't see you on the screen, my man. Well, congratulations to you. Congratulations to Otis. We know that you guys have been working your ass off. So it's great to see your name on the leaderboard. Anybody else have anything for the order? Anything for the cause? All right, guys, listen, the summer is going to be a really, really crazy time for us. We're doing an 8-week training series. We're going to be doing it here as well as in Stockton. We're going to have all kinds of different things happening in the office, training, coaching, development, events, all kinds of things that you guys can get involved with. And so this summer is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be tons of things on the calendar. So you get to pick and choose what are you going to, what is going to fill your cup, come into the office, have some fun. If you need anything, you know where to find us. And as always, you guys, be you, but fast, and make today a day that matters. And we appreciate all of your efforts. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, everybody. Peace.